Hi, I'm Sandy Bryan from the Greater Palm Harbor YMCA. Coming back to you with another gentle yoga class in a remote location in a secret garden somewhere in Palm Harbor. All right, let's get started on our backs. So go ahead and separate your feet as wide as the mat. Drop your knees together. Place your hands on your abdomen. Go ahead and close your eyes down. Take the head bones of the shoulder into the back body. If you need to tuck your shoulder blades under, go ahead. As your knees cascade together, let that weight take in. Start to draw the breath in naturally. And exhale the breath out. Going into your natural breath, relaxing your nervous system, quieting your mind. So we're going to start to draw the breath in deep. And exhale the breath out. Inhale, draw the breath in deep. Fill the lungs up. And exhale the breath out deeply. Inhale, draw the breath in deep. Exhale the breath out. One more deep inhale breath. And deep exhale. On your next inhale breath, gently roll your head to the right. Inhale the head back to center. And exhale the head to the left. And inhale the head back to center. This time, arch the back of the neck by lifting your chin up towards the ceiling or the sky. And from here, you're going to gently pull your lumbar up through arching your back, lifting it away from the mat, but keeping your bottom down. And then exhale, drop the lumbar, drop the chin. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the back body. Exhale, drop the chin, drop the belly down into the back body. And one more time, inhale, arch. This time keep the chin up, but drop the belly. With the chin still up, open up your mouth as wide as you can. And then exhale, close the mouth down. And drop the chin into chest. Take a deep inhale breath. Deep exhale. So we're going to separate our feet hip width apart. Take your hands off your mat onto the floor or the ground. Take a deep inhale breath. Exhale your knees to the right and gently roll your head to the left. Inhale your head and knees back to center and exhale to the other side. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Separate your feet as wide as the mat. If you can, inhale the arms up overhead, interlace your fingers and flip your palms to the end of the mat. Exhale your knees to the right and roll your head to the left. Inhale yourself back to center and exhale to the other side. inhale, bring yourself back to center and bring your arms back down by your side. This time you're going to separate your feet hip width apart. Drop your knees to the right, and this time pick up the right foot and place it on the outside of the left knee. If this is too much for your lower back, please release the foot off the knee. Listening to your own body. Keeping your right ankle on your left knee, inhale the knees back up and rock your knees from side to side, keeping that right ankle across. And then come to stillness. You're going to thread your fingers around and grab the back of your left thigh. Inhale your left leg straight up and flex your foot. You're going to gently release the leg back and forth, rocking it the length of the mat, just a couple of inches. And then from side to side. Come back to stillness. Lower your left heel back to the mat. Keep your toes up, just the heel is down, and rotate your toes to the right. Keeping your toes ball mound lifted, inhale back to center, flip your toes to the left. Inhale back to center, lower the toes down, lift the heel. Kind of slide the heel a little to the right. Back to center and over to the left. And then lower the foot down and tap it a couple times. Release your right leg, separate your feet hip width apart. Take a deep inhale breath. Exhale your knees to the left and roll your head to the right. Pick up your left foot, place on the outside of the right knee. Listening to your body. If it's too much pull on your lumbar, your lower back. Keeping the ankle across the knee, inhale back to center. Gently rock it from side to side. Flexing your left toes back. On your next inhale breath, lift your head and shoulders, thread your hands around your right thigh, and rock from side to side. Now extend the leg straight up and rock from side to side. We'll reverse it. And then back and forth. This time we'll start out with a toe down. Swing your heel to the right. Back to center, swing your heel to the left. Back to center. Lower your heel down and flip your toes and ball mound up. Flip your toes to the right. Inhale back to center, flip your toes to the left, keeping them as high as you can. Great ankle work. And lower back down and tap them a couple of times. And release the leg. Now just windshield wiper your knees from side to side, opening up the hips. And coming into butterfly pose. Place the pads of the feet together, separate your knees. Now push into the pads of the feet and lift your bottom 1 inch off the mat. And lower back down. And inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And last time, lift the bottom. And lower back down, bring your knees together with your legs together, rock your knees from side to side. So we're gonna take our belts and we're gonna wrap the belt around the right leg. So as you draw your toes down, flex your feet, we're gonna do that same thing, rocking your leg back and forth, side to side, the width of the mat if you can. And then we're gonna bring the heel over the opposite hip. Toes are drawn down. I can see your faces. Try not to grimace. The squirrel above me is observing but not doing. I hope you're practicing and not just observing. Bring the heel back in line with the hip and flip your toes to the right. Keeping your heel and hip in alignment. Now maybe bend your knee down towards your right shoulder, trying to get your foot to face the ceiling or the sky. And then extend it straight. And bend. And extend. Keeping the toes still to the right, bend the knee to the right. Over towards your right shoulder. And inhale back up. Flip the toes to the left, but don't bend the knee. Just hold here. Heel is still in line. Beautiful. So bring it back up. We're going to start to rappel up. So the goal here is to keep the head in line with the spine, looking straight up to the sky or ceiling. You're going to start to rappel up your own leg. And exhale, lower back down. So pull the navels in the back body, transverse abdominals come in. Inhale, walk yourself up. And exhale, lower down. Last time. Inhale, hand over hand all the way up. And exhale, lower down. From here, we're going to take our right leg out to the right. Find that breath. We're going to flip the toes under. If your leg doesn't want to go toes under this high up, bring your leg further down the mat. And just going to curtsy the knee, drop the knee down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knee. Beautiful. Inhale the leg straight back up. And you're going to switch legs. So you're going to bring your left leg in. You're going to rock the leg the width of the mat. And you're going to come to stillness, and you're going to bring the heel over the right hip. And smile. Doing a little more work, flip your toes to the left. The left foot goes to the left. Inhale the foot back to center and bring it all the way over the hip. Take a deep inhale breath, bend the knee. Extend and bend. Extend and bend and extend. This time you're going to bend and hold. So if the heel is down, that's okay. Your goal is to try to bring it to face the ceiling. Inhale, extend it up. Place your hands on the belt. Start to walk yourself up. Keep your head back in line with the spine. Don't round in. Exhale, lower down. Hand over hand. And exhale, lower down. Hand over hand. So this time, you're going to extend your other leg straight. Slide your hands halfway down. If you know this pose, you know what you're doing. Watch me first before you do it. If it doesn't work for you, please roll to your side and help yourself to seated position. Just bring yourself up by bringing your heel down. Lever pulley system. Release your belt. Coming into butterfly. So, bound ankle, Baddha Konasana. Grab hold of the ankles if you can. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. And exhale, pull yourself forward. Keeping that flat back, try not to round it. Don't hurt yourself. And then inhale, come back up. We're going to take both hands to one knee. Doesn't matter which one. Push into the one hand behind you to turn your torso and start to lean forward. Same thing, flat back. Inhale, lift up. And to the other side. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. Good job. All right, we're going to come over to knees. We're going to come into some gate poses. So bring your knees together. And we're going to extend the right leg out, or your other right leg if you wish. We have a lot of confusion with right and left sometimes in my classes. So we're going to bring the left hand down and inhale the top arm up and over and just extend and stretch. Just feel that beautiful extension. So the goal is not to round forward, not to collapse into yourself, but open up. Let your heart shine. Beautiful. Inhale, bring yourself back up and all the way to the other side. Hand comes down the leg somewhere. Top arm extends over. Inhale, come back up. And we're going to take both hands and go down to the mat. We're going to take the back foot, that's the kickstand, bring it underneath the extended right leg's knee. So, we're going to lift the back leg off, bend the elbows, bow, and inhale, lift back up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift back up. This time you're going to flip your hands so your fingers face in towards each other. Push into your hands down into the ground firmly and start to bow. Elbows come out to the sides, nose comes down to the fingers. And inhale, lift. You can keep your back leg down if that's better for your balance. And lower, push into your hands, push them towards each other. And inhale, lift. Good job. Flip your back foot, your kickstand back. Bring your other leg in. And we're going to come to the other side. So on this side, go ahead and bring your hand out. Let's start with the hip this time. It's to bring the top arm up and over. And let the heart shine this way. Beautiful. Now bring the top arm up and over and alongside the ear. Inhale, come back up. Bring your hand down. And this arm is going to come up and out. Extend through the side body, stretch long. Inhale, bring yourself back up all the way around. Both hands come down to the mat on the bent knee side. Pivot your kickstand over underneath the knee. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift, and you can continue that. I bring the hands in, a little more work. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. Really push into your hands into the mat. And lower. And lift. And last time. And lift. Good job. Bring the knees down. Shift your hips back. Tuck your toes under and get your little stretch in the feet. For your fascia in the feet. Okay, we're going to come to standing. So we'll start out with our right leg forward. Go ahead and bend the front knee. Come into your warrior one pose. And into your crescent moon. And from here, you're going to take your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Coming into humble warrior. So bow over. With your fingers interlaced, they come over the head maybe. And inhale, push back up and keep the front knee bent. And this time drop your hands down towards your back body. Open up your heart. Look up. Pull the scapulas together in the back body and find the breath. Beautiful. Release your hands, extend them out. Bring your hands into prayer. Take a deep inhale breath. Straighten your front knee and bring your foot back to meet the other. Draw the breath in deep. Exhale the breath out and step your left leg forward. Bend the knee, obstacles. Inhale the arms back up. Beautiful. Crescent. Exhale your hands around your back. Interlace them. Pull the hands away from the body if you like. And again into Humble Warrior. Push the front foot forward, the back foot back to help stabilize yourself. Bring yourself back up. Bent knee. Slide your fingertips down your right thigh. And release your hands out to the sides. Hands into prayer. And step your feet together. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale your hands into prayer. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale your hands. Okay, we're going to step out with the right foot again. We're going to come into high lunge. So however that works for you. So I'm going to bring my hands down on both sides of my feet, variation of lizard. Knee and heel, stay in alignment. Don't let the knees go past the toes. Keep your left hand down. Inhale the right arm up. This time I'm going to take my right arm behind my back and turn and look down my right side. If this is too much, bring your left knee down. Inhale the right arm back up and bring your right hand on the inside of the right knee and just let your right knee drape open. The side. You can have your knee down in this or up. And now gently rock back and forth a little bit. So you want to be on the side of your right foot. So as groin, hip flexors, working that area. Beautiful. Now lower the back knee down and bring the top knee up. Walk yourself back. Keep your toes tucked under. You don't have to sit all the way down if you don't like. Flex your right toes back. Hold here. Take a deep inhale breath. Exhale. Start to walk your hands forward. You can grab your foot or you can hold on to the sides. Beautiful hamstring stretch. Inhale, come back up. We're going to slide your right leg back. Bring your knees together and rock your hips from side to side. We're going to bring the left knee forward. If it won't go there, pick it up and bring it there. Lift your right leg off. Right hand down underneath the right shoulder. Inhale the left arm straight up. Exhale it behind your back. Turn and look down your left side. Inhale the arm back up and over and bring your hand inside the instep of the bent knee side. Draw the breath in deep. Exhale the breath out and let the left knee drop out to the left. Try to bring the pad of the foot up. Again, bring the knee down if you like behind you, the long leg, or keep it lifted. If you want more work, you can rock up and down. I really enjoy this one for my sciatic pain that I get sometimes. Beautiful. Inhale that back up. Walk yourself back, extended front leg. Maybe take all the bend out of the knee in the front. Maybe tuck your toes under and extend out. Grab hold of the foot. Keep the hands by your side. I think I just inhaled a bug. beautiful to be outside, but there's a lot of stuff out here. Nice. Inhale, come forward. Slide this left knee back to the right knee. And the same thing again. You're gonna rock your hips from side to side. Wiggle your tail. We're gonna set our hips back to our heels. If you have knee issues, don't do that. Draw the breath in deep. Inhale the breath out, lengthen up through the crown. Exhale back. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to come over to a side variation of a side plank. We're going to come up on an elbow. And we're going to take our hand in, and we're going to turn and look over our left shoulder. And inhale, bring back up. So your right hand faces in towards your torso. Inhale, turn, stacking the hips on top of each other, leaning over to the right. Both legs are straight if you can, extend. And last time, turn and extend. Nice job. We're gonna do the other side. Cross your right elbow, bring your left hand out, stack your hips on top of each other, and then turn and lean over to look over your right shoulder. Left hip doesn't come down all the way. Inhale, push yourself back up. Exhale, turn. And release. And one more, turn. And come all the way down to your belly. So we're coming into Sphinx pose. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Elbows are directly underneath shoulders. Beautiful. And we're gonna come into an up dog from here. So both hands are underneath the shoulders. Gonna slowly start to lift up. Lengthen out through the chin. Let your hips melt down. Straight arms if you can. And exhale, slowly lower back down. And one more time. Inhale, gracefully come up one vertebrae at a time. Feel yourself lifting up to your up dog. Shifting back into pose of a child. Forehead towards the mat. So we're going to bring the hands into prayer. And we're going to sandwich our head in between the arms. And we're going to turn and look to the right. Set your hips back, snuggle in. Inhale back to center. And turn to the other side. Beautiful. So we're going to lower the hands down, keep the elbows together, separate your fingers and try to get all your fingers to touch the back of your fingers, the fingernails, the nail bed, the wrists, the elbows. You're just going to slowly lean forward, tap your nose to your pinkies, and pull yourself back up. Now I'm going to separate my hands as wide as my shoulder, and the goal is to get my thumbs down and bring yourself forward and shift back. Good job. Place your palms down, walk your hands back, and we're going to come and all the way around to seated and do spinal final. And then everybody's favorite pose, Shavasana. So take your right foot, place it on your left knee, take your left hand, grab your right knee, pull it across your body. Take a deep inhale breath, deep exhale. Inhale back to center. Extend your right leg long. Place your left foot on your right knee. Draw yourself across. You can extend that arm alongside the ear if you like, or keep it by your side. Inhale back to center, making your body long. So push into your elbows, tuck your scapulas underneath, and lower it back down. Coming into Shavasana, let your feet splay open, let your palms face up, Start to quiet your mind. You can take your tongue, moisten your lips, moisten the inside of your mouth, and then let your tongue float in the bottom of your mouth. Separate your teeth. Soften your senses. Namaste.